Sure, it's an automotive brand, but it's also a piece of cultural history, if you will. I mean, picture that Volkswagen bus up there, covered with day-glow flowers, with some San Francisco folk rock going in the background, and you get an idea of the power in the Volkswagen brand. Peace, love, happiness, Volkswagen is the theme here at Louisville Volkswagen, but it's also the way they've come to treat their business and their customers.
Peace, love, happiness is the coolest thing we've ever done. We love it. We love the environment it provides. We love what it does for our customers. It's very relaxed. We're one-on-one with you every day. Rather than being in a suit and a fancy watch and a fancy this, we're just as normal as you are. We all have kids and checkbooks and plenty of responsibility.
They want an experience, and they want us to provide them with something different than they do not have when they go down the street to the other manufacturers. And we provide that by being low pressure.
I think everybody's been in a situation where you feel like you have to go in armed. You know, you walk in the door and it's like, ooh. We don't have that. When you walk in and you see a bunch of people walking around in t-shirts and tie-dye and jeans, and the music's on and we're having a great time, how can you not have a great time?
I'm going to do it your way. I'm going to find a need and a want that you have, and I'm going to try to find that and help you in any way we can.
The gong is crazy. We actually ring a gong every time somebody buys a car, and everybody stops what they're doing. If you're inside the building, you stop and you clap for that person because they've made a significant purchase in their life. They've made an investment, not just in the car, they've made an investment in us. And how do you not get excited for somebody like that? It'll scare you. Just be ready for it.
Talk about scary. Buying a car at a dealer that uses stereotypical sales tactics can make a customer twist and shout. Yet Louisville VW and its 60s vibe gives peace a chance with offers such as the happiness guarantee. Not pleased with your car purchase? You can return it within 72 hours, no questions asked. Also, the salespeople get a commission on top of a base salary to encourage the low-key, outside-the-lines approach, and, of course, to keep them smiling. In fact, many of the staff have been with Louisville Volkswagen for years. You might say they're happy together.
I think we're different because we care. I'm not saying that other people don't, but we care in a different way. We care in a way that makes you want to come back. Peace, love, happiness is unique to us. It means the greatest thing. It means that, you know, there's peace of mind for a customer. We're happy to be there, so you're happy to be there. Everybody loves the car. And, you know, Volkswagen, how could you get any better than that?
The VW brand is such an iconic brand. It is such a part of auto industry tradition. And it dates back to a certain time and era, obviously the 60s and 70s, that kind of thing. But does it still have that kind of power in the 21st century?
Absolutely. Our clients, they have some sort of story that they bring with them, either a vehicle they had going through college or high school, or a vehicle that mom and dad had, whether it be a Beetle or a van. That first-time buyer that's coming in here that's 18, 19 years old, grandpa might have had one. There's some sort of connection within their family nucleus that gives them a story, that gives them an idea of that vehicle lasting forever and that vehicle having incredible quality with a lot of miles on it.
So peace, love, happiness, Volkswagen. It looks good on a billboard, looks good on a t-shirt, even a tie-dyed t-shirt. But tell me how you make that work as a business model here at Louisville Volkswagen.
Just that environment that tells them they can take their time and take their pace. We actually tell clients right up front, we encourage you to take 2 or 3 visits with us. And that immediately sets the tone for them to have the experience that they're looking for, not the experience that we're looking for them to have.
And this non-traditional approach has worked even with the vagaries of the economy. I mean, you haven't had to make any adjustments to that sales approach as the economy has dipped now and then?
We've been very successful, and that's something we're very, very proud of. If you're chasing a status of being number one, the customer's going to feel some pressure there. So we will fluctuate a little bit in our standings, and that's okay, once again, because it's all about the customer experience.
Well, one of the customer experiences that people will talk about a lot, they may buy a car from a dealership, but when they have to get it serviced, that experience turns into a horror story. How do you translate peace, love, happiness to the service department.
We had a client just a few months ago that had a '06 Passat with 100,000 miles. That's a customer that most stores probably wouldn't have the dealership work extra hours to wait on or anything like that, because that's a customer that's been out there for 4 or 5 years with a lot of miles on the car. They called us at 8 o'clock. Service was already closed. We stayed at the dealership till 10:30, and we gave them a car out of stock to drive as a loaner vehicle. That right there means more to us than anything, because you can't put a price tag on that, because that experience that that particular client felt is going to tell all their friends and family what we did for them, you know, with a 4-year-old car with 100,000 miles, and that's something that we're very proud of.
I can donate money, but I want to donate my heart and my time.
Well, tell me about the Beck family, especially Skipper Beck. I know a lot of the philosophy that's seen here at Louisville Volkswagen was kind of started with the Beck family and then carried on with Skipper Beck. Tell me about them.
Obviously, we're family owned, something we're very, very proud of. It starts all the way back to Bobby and Skipper's father, William C. Beck. He was very, very big on empowering people. That filtered obviously into Skipper and Bobby. And then, you know, Skipper, unfortunately, September 11th of last year, passed away in a fatal plane crash. He was very, very, very forward-thinking in making sure that customers had a wonderful facility, such we're sitting in right now, that the technology was cutting edge, you know, free Wi-Fi and things like that that made us different and still make us different going forward, because we're still carrying that flag.
Louisville Volkswagen also carries on Skipper Beck's philanthropy by giving back to the local community. It's one more way of actually living the theme that's putting some bright colors back in the car sales business. For Spark 360, I'm Renee San Miguel.